Welcome everyone to the GlitchxCity podcast. I'm your host Uncle Geeb. With me is host of Media Gaming and special guest Johniibo. We record this podcast live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere else on podcast. You can also become a member of this podcast and support us because we love you and we appreciate you. Drip, you suck. Johnny, welcome to the show. Our esteemed guest, who is very much not a shill. How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm a shill. I'm 100% a shill. I don't really care.
And if I seem a bit agitated, yes.
Oh, it's gonna be getting a little bit agitated tonight.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like it.
We already had our Twitter beef, and I'm sorry, N64 Josh, for the pinging.
I'm not, dude. Well, whatever.
I'm pretty sure. Geeb told me I needed to be like the referee, the moderator tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like from what we talked about before this started that I'm gonna be involved in this too. This could get ugly.
Oh, it's gonna get
brutal.
brutal.
Get us all kicked off the internet. Who knows?
There's gonna be a bloodbath live on YouTube. Monetization canceled. But yeah, we are talking about tonight. First off, the Nintendo Direct happened last week. Now we did stream it on the channel. We did do a video and talked a part about it on Tuesday. If you guys missed that episode, we do Tuesday episodes now in the morning that go live. So make sure to be checking your podcast feed to see those. They're not live. We just do them in the morning as like an extra episode for you guys because we're cool. And we talked about amiibo prices and prices in general for Nintendo. They're getting out a little bit of hand. We might touch on that a little bit tonight with our esteemed guest. But the first thing we're going to talk about a little bit here is the Nintendo Direct. Now, it did start off with a nice little bang. We got the 40th anniversary of Mario's birth. How do we feel about it, boys?
Oh yeah, we got an awesome Yoshi game.
Come on,
it looks great, man. That Yoshi game looks fucking awesome.
That was like the highlight of that entire thing for me was the Yoshi game. I'm serious.
No way.
Yes. And we're gonna start already with the arguing.
No way.
That Yoshi game is so creative.
Yeah. That is my trigger right there.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's still gonna be a baby game, bro.
No,
I'm a baby gamer. All right, what can I say?
Yeah, I mean, same, dude. I got bad eyesight and my fingers hurt. Like, whatever. Listen, the art style's awesome. I love the way it looks, dude. It's Yoshi. Come on, Yoshi games are fun. They're great. They're always good.
No, they are not. Crafted World is terrible.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Crafted World's mid.
Woolly World was better because of all the amiibo stuff. But that's about it.
But Woolly World is awesome, and that's one of the best games I've ever played. And not because it's a baby game. It kind of is a little baby game, but it gets harder as you go. If you didn't beat the game, actually I didn't beat it myself, but I got close. It's a great game. And Yoshi games are great. Now this is like correct me if I'm wrong. There's like a Yoshi story game from like the N64, correct? It's actually on N64 online. I never actually beat that game.
But yeah, there's Yoshi's Island.
Is that what it's called, Yoshi's Island?
And there's Yoshi's Story, which is the N64 version.
Yeah, okay.
Then
that's what I'm talking about.
There's Super Mario World 2, which is like the first Yoshi game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but like the story-driven Yoshi games are just so cute, and this game seems like kind of like a hybrid of like a story game and a 2D side scroller, with like Paper Mario vibes, but also like it's not Paper Mario. It's very different than that because it's like this. How do you describe it? It's not claymation. It would be like stop motion. That's what it is. It's stop motion.
Yeah, it's a really low frame rate of movement,
intentionally,
like animation on purpose. Yeah.
Like Paper
it's like
Mario.
the Spider-Verse movies. It looks like that.
Yes, that's a perfect. It's stop motion. It's a stop motion art style.
It's not really stop motion though, because stop motion is like you're actually like animating the frame. It's sort of like it's just low
style.
It's like a different frame rate.
Yeah. The frame rate. It's something that you would not normally see. That's why it looks so like apparent when you see that.
Yeah, it's not like it's going to be running at a low frame rate. It's just, again, the stylization of the art on the screen makes it appear.
I mean, there's a lot of movies and stuff are doing that a lot.
It makes it appear as if slow motion.
The newest Puss in Boots movie, it's animated like that too.
I'm not sure. But I mean, what about that do you not like, Johnny? Is it just because you're so salty about no
3D Mario? That's what I don't like about it. It's not a 3D Mario.
Look, so your opinion is already unvalidated.
No. Hold on. We have Super Mario's 40th anniversary, right? they show us remakes and content for Wonder, and then they're like, oh, we got one last thing, and it's a freaking Yoshi game. Like,
listen, Mario's getting his colonoscopy, his first one. And like he's a little busy right now. He's got a lot going on. And in the meantime,
I gotta be honest though, did you really expect the next 3D Mario to be shown in this?
Yes.
Direct?
Yes,
Really?
100%. At least a little tease. At least
that
a little
was the
tease.
one thing. The 2 days before when we talked about our predictions, I was like, no 3D Mario, not yet.
It's been 8 years since the last major 3D Mario game.
I agree, but they just put out Donkey Kong. Like, they can't step on Donkey Kong yet. They can't.
Wait, hold on.
Any of this stuff going on right now?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
Because that's going to kill everything.
I understand that Donkey Kong is the same developer. It's the same team, but that's like saying like Last of Us and Uncharted are the same types of games or the same game.
They just don't want to take away from it yet. Especially now we know because they're putting out DLC. Because, clearly that wasn't done when the game came out, so they had to wait a month.
Not there yet.
No, we're not going there. But I mean, of course they aren't doing it. They had more Donkey Kong to talk about.
Listen,
your final thing is a Yoshi game. Like nobody cares about Yoshi that much. Like nobody was like,
care about it that much, but I was.
I hope
to see it. I was like, that's cool.
I hope the one last thing's a Yoshi game. That's what I hope.
I'm not gonna side with you in terms of your bad opinion on that you don't like this Yoshi game, but I am gonna actually be on your side for once. Now, I also agree with
one time tonight.
I agree with Drip that I didn't expect it either. You just wanted it more than you. Then like you knew it wasn't coming. Just come on, you knew.
I knew
there would have been rumors.
40th anniversary.
There would have been rumors. We hadn't heard a damn word about it. If you think about it,
there were rumors.
And I mean, I had not the ones that I saw, and I see the right ones. I guess no, it's not true. I don't know. I didn't see rumors for real. I was not expecting it. Not because it wasn't warranted, just because the vibes. I felt the vibes wasn't right. Turns out that was the case. But I'm going to agree with you that. Like, there is exactly zero excuse why they couldn't give you a teaser trailer on Friday. Exactly zero. It's kind of unexcusable that they couldn't just put out something to tease the next mainline Mario game. It's kind of silly.
So much
on
other
his 40th
stuff going
birthday.
on, though.
Drip, stop.
Yeah, but
it's Galaxy. And then they give you the
it's a
Galaxy
movie.
games. Like,
it's a movie.
Okay,
Though. Like,
but
so
then
it's
you
a
got
movie,
those, and they're charging $70 for that, so they got to pump that up. Of course.
The Galaxy games are. I'm excited to play the Galaxy games again, and $35 each for two of the greatest games ever made. Like, that's fine. Like,
this is
4K.
a $70 Switch
here we go.
One game.
That's fine.
$40.
This
is a $70 Switch One.
We're not there yet, boys. I'm moderating tonight.
Okay,
on track.
okay.
We're gonna get to it.
I was a little salty about the Mario 40th because of the no 3D Mario. The other stuff they showed in it, I am excited for, like Galaxy, Mario Wonders, new content. Except for
flower.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get the flower. You know,
the
it's probably
flower?
gonna be $100. You know, it's gonna be $100. I'm gonna get it.
It's gonna be an
Put it
alarm
right
clock.
next to my alarm clock. You know,
it's gonna be $100 when they show it the first time, but then when you can actually buy it, it's probably gonna go up to like $125.
Yeah. I'm sorry because of the market conditions.
Well, I think. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. The Amiibo are 40. The Amiibo are 40. They're gorgeous. The Amiibo are gorgeous.
Hey, they're not
Galaxy
actually 40.
Amiibo are amazing.
Well, the Amiibo will be sold at lower price. Did you guys see the story? And we touched it yesterday. We touched on it, but I confirmed it. Multiple retailers at this point, GameStop in particular, have everything marked. Even the new ones like this, the $40 Street Fighter Amiibos, those are $20 at GameStop right now. The $30, like the Donkey Kong one, $20. Like basically $20 across the board right now for all the Amiibo at GameStop. Like clearly. These Amiibo are not selling.
They're just sitting there. I mean, if you go to GameStop, if you go to Target, if you go anywhere, there's just walls of the new Amiibo. So they're not moving them. They're not moving them at all.
Yeah, that's what Drip and I were talking about this yesterday. We were just kind of following up with that. Is like already we're seeing the effects of these poor choices from Nintendo to have the prices go way out of hand, way past explanation of tariffs. This is not tariffs. When you raise the price of something 33%, that's not tariffs, dude. Like,
if you look at the price comparison, to the UK or Europe or whatever, it's like theirs are like $20 over there, and it's $40 here.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. And they're feeling the effects, at least here in the States. Like,
like I told Geeb this yesterday. I wonder if you agree. He agrees. This is the thing that's like 2-3 years ago, all this stuff would have been announced, and I'd have been like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm getting that, I'm getting all this stuff. Like, the way the prices are now, it's like, I'm gonna get Galaxy 2. And that's it. That's the only thing I'm getting, really. Well, and the flower, of course. $125 for the flower spare. But other than that,
when I was watching,
I can't do all that. It's just too much.
When I was watching the direct, I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, we're getting Galaxy 2 again. That's cool. Oh, these amiibo are really cool. That book is cool. And then like after the fact, it's like, oh yeah, these amiibo are gonna be $40. The Galaxy games are gonna be $70. Like, it does damper it a bit. I'm a shill, so I'm gonna get everything anyway. But like,
but you can at least understand and appreciate people like us who can't buy everything. Is that it's getting out of hand.
The amiibo are out of hand. It's just ridiculous how much those are now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Those Galaxy ones are 40.
They're $40.
40. Yeah.
Oh my god! I mean,
the
they're
price
cool.
of the games.
They're cool.
That's what I said. Yeah,
you should be able to unlock the game if you buy the amiibo.
You could buy the game or the amiibo. Which one of them?
Yeah. Well, could you choose
you got
a piece of plastic?
What are you gonna
a piece of plastic that only can benefit if you buy the game or the game.
Yeah.
We don't even know what these do. They probably don't even do anything.
Right. We don't. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, getting off the amiibo a little bit. Let's talk about some good news from for Friday's direct. Of course, first and foremost, the most important announcement. Age of Imprisonment, Johnny's favorite game, finally has a date a few days before my birthday. It's like they knew. Nintendo, you shouldn't have. I cannot wait.
They swapped it.
I agree with that, but that's a great argument. Jim and I have not really touched on this yet. That's a good theory. So the theory Johnny's referring to is that Metroid Prime 4, which has a release date as well, we'll talk about that, December 4th, and Age of Imprisoment's release date, November 6th, had been swapped. So because maybe Metroid wasn't ready quite yet, so they basically delayed it a month, put it in the spot of Age of Imprisonment, and bumped up Age of Imprisonment. Theory, Drip, what do you think?
It's possible. It's possible.
It kind of makes sense.
Is a month really going to give you that much of a window to get whatever you need to get done finished? Are we really coming down to the wire that close?
If it's almost there.
I mean that open world looked a little rough.
It did look a little empty. A little empty.
But it wasn't only just the amiibo dates. So the amiibo dates, Metroid was like November 6th, which I think is the date of Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
But then also like they were saying winter for Hyrule Warriors, and that is not winter.
Yeah, it's not.
It is winter. Oh, it's not. You're right.
It's
actually,
not.
no. Winter doesn't begin till what, the 21st of December?
Of December, yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's why I kept telling you it's going to be next year.
Yeah, winter for me starts in about 3 weeks because I'm in Chicago. So, like, that's good for me.
All right, I'm gonna get this one out of the way. Warrior games suck. They are terrible. They are just button mashers. And why did they show so many during the direct? There was 3 Warriors games in that direct.
They're partners.
And there's only one.
And no 3D Marios.
They're partners. Nintendo and Koei Tecmo, they're partners.
Okay,
I mean, they're doing their homies a favor, you know?
I'll agree. Most Warriors games I would not ever touch. The only reason I like this one is because it has Zelda story. That's the only reason I like it. I really like the last one because I liked the story. I was really into the story. I loved the story of the last one. I didn't like the first Hyrule Warriors because I thought it was just, I don't know. It was just too mashed together. I don't know. I didn't really like the story of that one all that much. But the fact that they're going off of like specific games with these now, I really, really like this. Now
well, I think this one is canon, right?
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is the actual story. So I'm even more excited about that. And it's not going to run at 15 frames per second, which is also
and also I kind of
bonus.
already reserved my expectation that was going to be 30 because some of the trailers we saw of the past for this game were at 30, and I was just like, all right. I mean, I'm fine. The visuals are going to be solid. It's obviously an intensive game even for any piece of hardware because you got all those NPCs on screen. You're gonna run into some issues. I'm happily surprised and impressed with the fact that it's gonna be 60. I hope there's no drops because I would much rather the game be locked to 60 than to have a similar experience with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which was 30 and dipped well below that all the time.
You should play Age of Calamity on the Switch too.
I have. It's locked at 30.
It's not locked.
It's locked.
It's unlocked.
I've played it. It's locked at 30.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Not except for Johnny, because I don't believe him. I've played it on Switch too. It's 100% 30 FPS. Like I no doubt in my mind. Like because it didn't have an unlocked frame rate on Switch.
Well, it ran at like 3 FPS on the Switch.
Do you understand what unlocked means? What it means is it caps the peak, not the lows. So it can't go above a frame rate. Not that it can't.
No, that's locked. That's capped. Unlocked means it could go above the
Correct. And it can't go above 30 FPS. It can go below 30 FPS.
All right. Well, Jeff says that you're right. I don't know much about that stuff.
Jeff is right. I am right.
Okay, so it only can go to 30 is what you're saying.
Correct. It's like putting a cap on a bottle, it can't go above.
Whatever. Yeah, okay. So I haven't played it again. I got the story once, I don't need to do all that again. The one thing they didn't show, which again, I'm like, how is this not a thing? They talked about the multiplayer again, but it doesn't seem to be online again. You can't do multiplayer online.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect
They have the share play now, though.
They do that. They do have that. They were correct about that.
But you can't play
a game share, or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
but it needs to be with a family member on your plan, right? It can't just be anybody.
No. The game share you can do with anybody, right? It doesn't have to be a family member.
I think you just have to be local with like a Switch 1 or Switch 2.
Oh, the requirement is local. Okay,
I think it has to be local.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, going back real quick, just backtracking for a second. My sister, who is kind of a meteorologist, what did she had a minor in in earth science in college, so she's qualified. Technically, meteorology winter starts at 12/1, December 1st, in the northern hemisphere, even if the equinox is later. So it depends on what you consider winter. So, on a technicality, it's still winter. Well, it's not winter, but the original date would have been winter. I just want to throw that out there, even though it makes no difference.
Okay. Well, either way, yeah. I mean, who knows what they're going for, but
makes no difference.
I think it's possible that they could have switched the date. I just think that 1 month. I mean, damn. Like, are we really cutting it that close? I mean, you should, if it's that close, just cancel it again and restart. Like, if it's that bad, like just
12/31. That's they're trying to hit that 2025 date that they've been talking about. So just put it at 12/31. Give you another month.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry, I derailed it. What were we talking about? We were talking about something.
No online.
Yeah, no online for it. Let's get to the fun part. Let's argue, Johnny. Let's argue a little bit. So Johnny is a guy. Well, you tell us, Johnny. How do you feel about this game? Just tell us how you feel. Don't let me talk for you.
Hyrule Warriors? Which one?
Yeah. Hyrule Warriors.
I think Warriors games are very boring. And
Zelda Warriors. Let's not go into all the other Warriors because that's not really what we're talking about.
I mean, it's still the same. It's like it's just mashing one button for like 20 minutes per
So when you
mission.
order a burger, you just ignore all the ingredients. You just pick out one ingredient that you particularly focus on.
I don't care about story,
else, right?
bro. Like I don't care about story.
Yes, you do ignore everything else in the burger. I like bacon. I'm ignoring the tomato, the lettuce, the onion, the mayonnaise,
I don't like lettuce and tomato on burgers. I
just ignore it all.
Anything is
I ignore it all, and
I
just
take
eat
a plain cheeseburger with
bacon.
ketchup on it, and that's it.
Oh no!
We're dealing with a child, folks. I
do not like story.
An actual child.
Story in video games is pointless. It's so dumb.
What?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. And honestly, I have to disagree with you too, because these games are not press one button, mash one button. There's a lot of other stuff in these games. No, there's a lot of other stuff.
It's a lot.
And especially
have you played the original game? The original game is even more complicated. Like there's so many different button combinations and stuff.
Well, and now this one looks like there's even more because they've got the Zonai stuff that you can like use and pick up and move and do all this other stuff. It looks like there's going to be even more. And in the last one, yes, I will. The majority of the beginning of the game, especially, is that's it. But as you go, you're moving people around, you're doing stuff, you're doing different combinations. I mean, it gets more intricate as you go.
So Johnny, the combat is simplified. You're not wrong about that. It's pretty much just spam the regular button. However,
if you want,
there's advanced combat mechanics that you have to use and utilize to beat the game and get very far. I mean, you can't just ignore them. So like, it's not just click, click, click. That is the main combat source of click, 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 click. But there's so many other buttons to press and know when to press them. There's even this game introduces like team up abilities. So you can like, if you're playing with, when you play these games, single player or not, single player or multiplayer, there's another player on the field and you're going to be able to team up with them and like do combo abilities together. It's intricate. It's good combat. It's fun. And that's beside the point that you said story doesn't matter. And in these games, story is like the focus in these Zelda Warriors games because they're so good. And in this generation, Johnny, they're canon. They actually mean something.
Yeah, but the last one, the Age of Calamity,
we're not talking about the last one. We're talking about this one. It didn't matter for the canon. You're right about that. It did not actually count for the canon.
Story.
But it was a great story. That's the thing. Why would you read fiction books? Who cares about fiction books? They're not real. It doesn't matter.
Here's the thing. Like I get my stories from other avenues, like movies, TV shows.
Wait, you mean like TV shows
your
like
cereal boxes when you eat in the morning that your mommy pours for you,
or TV shows like Fallout? Like those?
Fallout is not like a direct
shows they made
story.
Out of video game
I like
stories?
the world. I like the world that it's designed off of. And yeah, I do enjoy like the Fallout show more than the Fallout game.
Hell yeah. Same.
So like I do enjoy stories in that type in movies and TV shows, but video games, like that's why Mario is my favorite genre of my favorite game, because there is no story. There is no, and even like that's why I like
Breath of one every single time.
Every negative TikTok and YouTube short comment you get talking about how you're a moron, they're all right.
Dude, I'm coming for
they're
you.
All
as
right.
soon as I get done with this podcast, I'm going to TikTok and I am just going to start.
This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
He doesn't. You're right. Comments.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, everybody who says this guy doesn't know what he's talking, I'm like, yep, you're right. He has no clue what he's talking about.
And Geeb's a baby gamer, and these are all facts of life. You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a baby gamer. These are things that we do in our life. It's fine.
For me, that's like one of the things I like the most about video games is games with good stories. Because I mean, I love movies. Like that's like my thing. Movies, TV. Like I love that stuff. And when I can get that type of thing also in a game, like I'm all about that. I mean, that's why I love Zelda so much, just because, I mean, the stories aren't like the most intricate, crazy thing, but like, I don't know, I just like it. I just like the fact that there's some stakes, like that you have some investment in the character that you are and the people around you. And I mean, honestly, I understand what you're saying. Like, you don't want to deal with all that, but like that's why I don't like Mario as much as I like Zelda or something like that, because it's like, cool, it's Mario. I mean, even with Donkey Kong, it's like, cool, it's cool, but
that doesn't have a story either. The Breath of the Wild, literally surface level. That's good. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are my favorite Zelda games, because you don't even have to deal with the story. Like, there are some story beats that you go through, but like they have the same 4 cutscenes in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah,
for each.
It's just an abomination.
Yeah, I cannot believe they did that.
It's so like it's one of the worst.
Because the first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this is so cool! This is awesome!" And then the next one, I was like,
"Right?
Oh,
yeah." You had that moment where you're like waiting. You're like, "What's it gonna be?
Say?
What are they gonna
be more stuff?"
And then what? Bro, you already said that. What's happening?
It's all about gameplay. All about gameplay.
If you know,
I like the tight platforming of Mario. Like Silk Song, I've been playing that. I know there's a story, but I don't really care about it. I just like the difficulty and the platforming and challenges. Like story, I do not care. I either zone out during cutscenes or I skip them.
I mean, like, listen, a game like Silk Song, I didn't play the first one. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe. I mean, I'm actually a liar, big fat liar. I read every single piece of dialogue and I watch cutscenes, but I'm not necessarily like invested in a game like that because I don't have like an emotional attachment to it. Yeah, maybe if I beat the game, I'll go back and play the first one. Then I'll have like a more interested and involved emotional connection to it. Maybe I'll do that. But as it is, I kind of see what you mean. Like there are like Donkey Kong's a good example where like there's a story, and I was paying attention at the beginning. But I just kind of started eventually I stopped reading. I'm like, I'm here for the gameplay. And there are certain games you're there for the gameplay. You're just extreme, and like every game, all that matters, gameplay. Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
That's wrong. You're wrong.
I mean, I've played games with stories. Like I've played Last of Us. I've played like Spider-Man. And
how do you play the game? You beat in 5 minutes because you skip all the cutscenes?
I mean, Last of Us is different because that is like a generation. That is a good story, but
yeah,
there's a ton of other games like, and a lot of these video games are very long, right? So take like an RPG, like Xenoblade. Somebody mentioned Xenoblade. Those are like 100-hour games.
Yeah,
I cannot stay invested in a story for 100 hours.
I'll give you that. I would have like that's why I don't play those games because there's no way. I know with my ADHD, it's hard for me to finish any game. And if I know it's already like 100, like, yeah, I'm not even going to go try that. I mean, I don't know.
Anyway,
like
getting back on track.
Is another thing Harvey was saying.
Getting back on track.
Red Dead.
I tried Red Dead. Very boring game. Very boring game.
Oh, dude, such a good story. Such a good story.
Exactly. That's why I don't like it. Like the gameplay
Morgan
did not hook me.
He's the man.
Especially the second one. Like you're just riding a horse for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, I'm good. Like I'm
you didn't
good.
want to be a cowboy when you were a kid?
One hand you ride the horse with the control, the other hand you're eating a burger with ketchup on it because you're a child. Age of Imprisonment comes out on November 6th.
I'll be getting it. All right.
Metroid Prime 4 comes out on December 4th. That's good to hear. That's something Drip and I are actually, Johnny, we're actually like rarely completely correct about most of our predictions for the direct, which is kind of wild.
That never happened.
Like we kind of nailed it, to be honest. And like
the entire direct, most of it, we called almost all of it.
Not necessarily like specifics, but yeah, we got a lot right. Is there anything else before we move on to like the real stuff we're gonna be hard? If you thought that was the real argument, just wait, folks. Anything else before we move on to, as far as this direct that we kind of missed that you want?
We're gonna talk about the Pokemon stuff, right?
Yes, we're talking about Donkey Kong and Pokemon up next.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Metroid looks really good. I think Metroid looks cool.
Prime. Yeah, it does look good.
The open world or zone thing, I'm not too worried about. It did look a little empty, but it's retro studios. I have 100% faith in. I don't think they're gonna do anything that's too out there that will ruin the game.
Yeah, except add a motorcycle so they can make an amiibo that costs $50.
Okay, last thing about the
40
amiibo.
Drip 40.
What's with the stupid little stand that they put the stand on? Like Samus is on the motorcycle, like on a platform of sand, but then there's like another stand underneath it. It looks awful.
To be honest,
just put the NFC chip in the sand.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean it's got like the actual base underneath still?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the standard thing they do with. I'm sure they're just trying to keep it uniform along the line of amiibo.
Are you talking about like the clear stance on these things? Are you talking about just like the base?
Like it has one of these little bases.
Dude, I like the base.
Come on,
the base
take that away.
No.
Really
Look at the Metroid amiibo
about the price. They're taking pieces away and still charging more.
Look at the Metroid motorcycle amiibo. It looks terrible like that. I hate that it has it. Well, it's like super long sand platform, and then just this dumb little stand on there.
That doesn't bother. That's the least of my worries. What is though in my worry box, and I think we're gonna talk about price again and amiibos in a minute, and like probably to finish off the episode with it. Just kind of touch about yesterday, but yeah. First up here, Donkey Kong. We're getting to the DLC portion of this video. Okay, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Hit the button, Drip. DLC.
Oh, that looks awful.
Thank you. I've heard lots about it. Haven't beat the game yet. Haven't actually played it. Johnny, I believe you have played it. So let us know your thoughts.
It is fun. It's super fun. It's just like more of the, the base game. It has more of a roguelite aspect to it, where you could do these challenges from the Void Co, and each layer you can complete each layer. I don't know if it's every layer, but it's at least like 4 or 5 layers they have these challenges on, and you get to build up your character to like specialize the run, and it's super fun. A lot of people are saying it's cut content, and I do think like the DK Island portion of it could have been more. Like there's nothing to do there. So if you haven't beaten the game, there's no point in getting this DLC because you can't do the Emerald Rush until you beat the game. And DK Island is like a neat little nostalgia thing, kind of like the Mario 64 or the Mario 64 level of Odyssey.
Yeah.
But at least that one had like moons and more stuff to do.
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
But this one doesn't have bananas. It doesn't have fossils. Like there's nothing to do in there. And it's also weird because when you do the Emerald Rush, it just goes based off of like the bananas and the fossils that were in that layer. And they put bananas and fossils in the DK Island layer for Emerald Rush. Like, why wouldn't they just have them in the normal DK Island? That part was weird. But I do think the Emerald Rush mode has enough content to justify being additional DLC. Now, $20, probably steep. $10 would probably have been the better price.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot. Actually, when it came out, I think it was like, dude, what it was like later that day. People said that they were already playing it when that like the direct happened, and they said like they were reporting back to us like, dude, like people are saying this is bad. Our Power Matt, who watches the stream and is a friend of the stream all the time, he said like he played it himself. It's boring and repetitive. It's his quote, and it's like, I mean, I look at it and I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. I'd have a lot of fun like rushing to get emeralds, gold, whatever it is, the emeralds. That'd be fun. I have, based on what people are saying, and it's a lot of people, it's not just a few, a lot of people are saying it's bad. I think it would be less bad if it was free or lower cost. I think that's the problem here is that they're charging a whole Silk Song worth of price for what is essentially an add-on that doesn't add a ton of value to your gaming experience. It's basically a free roam island with a couple perks to a game you've already paid for, but they want 20 more bucks.
That's the thing. That's where they're getting me, where it's like okay, DLC's fine, whatever. But whether it's cut content or not, I feel like putting it out right now, it feels shitty. It just feels bad. Like, oh, yeah, we just put this game out and just charged you $70 for it. But here's stuff that we clearly already had done at that time. Whether it was intentionally DLC or not, it's clearly been done. And a couple months later, they're like, 20 more, please. Like, at least wait a little bit. At least wait.
I do think, I think it was, if it wasn't...
optics are just so bad.
If it wasn't 2 months, right? 2 months later, like, if they would have announced this for, like, December or something, like, it's almost 6 months out.
Yeah.
Then I think it wouldn't have been as bad, but it being 2 months later and being $20 and like it just being, they could have had DK Island in the base game. Like there's no real reason for it not to be, but I do think you could get time out of the Emerald Rush. And
I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, people are going to be hard on it, but I mean, is
it good enough? Like it's not that it's not good. I mean, some people are saying it's bad. I don't know. Yeah, I'm the fence. The jury is out on that one for me. I got to play it first. And to me, to just the way it looks, to me, it looks fun. $20 seems steep though. Is it worth the price for it? I just don't know if I can answer that. I know I can't answer it right now, but when I get it, I don't think I'm going to be able to answer that positively. I mean, I think it's going to be an overpriced DLC.
Well, I also think like Nintendo they're in a healthy time right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
so they could do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
They're healthy. Their fans are struggling. That's pretty their economy is failing.
If you remember, like in the Switch era, people were not happy about all the updates, the free updates. like that they would drip feed you out.
The sports games specifically.
The sports games and like Odyssey
Mario,
having balloon. Like people are comparing this to Balloon World. This is a lot more than Balloon World. Balloon World,
it's not
sucked.
It's not that was that was pointless to me. I think you're right. 6 months. Let's say this comes out in December. I don't think anybody would even talk about the price. I mean, people would because they do, but it wouldn't be a thing like it is now. If you waited a little bit, just the optics of this and the way that it seems, it's so easy for people to jump on. And when you got a bunch of people online jumping on this saying, oh, it's cut content, you're just getting more people pissed off about it because they see this opinion and they want to jump on it. It just looks bad. Like
it does.
Like, I don't know. I don't think $20 is that crazy, honestly. In the day and age we are now with DLC,
it's a cup of coffee.
Yeah, it's
yeah. I mean, in a few more weeks, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is it worth $20 or not? I don't know. Whatever. Well, that's to each their own with that.
Yeah, we're not going to stop the DK conversation. It's going to be added on. We're going to add another layer to this onion, and that is going to be the Pokemon DLC. Now, this is where I believe Johnny and I really started going at it here.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's fucking bullshit. That's my issue. Absolute fucking bullshit.
My issue.
No.
With the DLC is less to do with the DLC and more to do with Pokemon. I will admit, Johnny, I'll do it publicly. Not that Twitter is public too. I was wrong, and you were right. I misunderstood that the content of this Pokemon DLC, while it's announced right now and you can buy it right now, pre-order, it is not actually, the content of it is not really coming out until next year. That's correct? You told me that?
That's correct. Yeah. So if you buy it now or when you buy it, why am I getting booed? I don't know what I said. Probably something like
oh, you said coffee costs $20.
Oh, okay. So if you buy it now, when Legends ZA comes out, you get outfits.
Yeah.
Like 2 outfits. And then the story content comes out.
Is that literally it? That's literally it.
That's it.
And
you get 2 outfits. And then the story content comes out in February of next year, I think. But you also get like,
is Nintendo becoming a GoFundMe company? We're GoFunding Pokemon to get ready for the DLC next year.
I prove like they have done this before. Nintendo has done this before. Breath of the Wild was announced DLC before the game came out. Fire Emblem has done it. Xenoblade has done it. So it's not like that crazy of an idea that they would announce. I would rather have them tell me what's coming down the pipeline than radio silence. Like them not telling us anything about Mario Kart World. That annoys me more than knowing that Pokemon's going to have DLC. Of course, Pokemon's going to have DLC.
Yeah. I mean, it is. But again, like
go ahead, Drew.
Again, this is the same thing as Donkey Kong optics, and it's even worse here because it's like, hey, that game that's not out that you've already spent money on, hold on, check it out. Here's more content, but you have to pay more for it, and you get it in 3-4 months. But here it is. Here's a teaser of it. We're going to give you more content. So
I mean, it's
how
pretty
much is that?
standard practice now, though.
Oh my God,
it's $30. Yes, $30. Borderlands 4 just came out, and it had a deluxe version.
I thought it was 20.
No, it's 30. Borderlands 4 has a super deluxe version, and that includes post-launch content.
Yeah, the roadmap or whatever.
Yeah, and Digimon's doing it, and like they're all AAA studios are doing it.
I just feel like it's very weird to.
Pokemon has always been this way.
For like. No,
they have always been this way.
DLC, not before.
They've always been very greedy.
Out.
They used to release a separate version of the same 100%. Game with a very slightly different added content, and they would charge you full price for it. Yeah, would you rather that? Would you rather pay $70 for another version?
No, but they're going to do it when the mainline ones come out. It's going to be 70 and 70. They're going to do it.
I mean, a third version.
Oh,
they don't do third versions anymore.
No, I don't know why. You might as well. Do a third one. And the DLC, this extra DLC for just the third one too. Why not? And it's actually the same as the other
They-
ones. But
they
you have to
do
pay,
make
you
you
have to pay
buy-
$34 for that too.
For like Scarlet and Violet, they do make you pay twice. If you
If you
have
want the
both,
DLC for holy shit.
if you want the DLC for both, and you
I
have
want to
both
point this
games,
out. I'll point this out. Scarlet and Violet DLC was $35. That's why I was surprised to hear you say 30. It's actually 30. Yeah, you're right. It's $30, which is
Yeah.
more than I thought. I thought they said 20 initially. Maybe I looked at UK prices or something, but it is 30. That is at launch. If you're getting 2 fucking outfits for $30,
you don't have to get it at launch.
No, I'm saying but it's already available. So they're expecting some people to do it. If not, they would have waited until it was
I'm
actually
doing it.
ready to do it. Of course you are.
Yeah,
They need
exactly.
my money, man. They are struggling.
Yeah,
They are
It's
struggling.
rough out here for Nintendo.
Oh
It's
my
real rough. Pokemon Company, holy hell. I feel bad for them, man. They're going to have to close
All
the
right.
doors.
So I got out of the way what I was, I was wrong about. I was wrong about the content. It is coming later. Still weird that they're announcing it now, but why not just do it later? But that's besides the point. And the price of it's actually not as expensive as, the last DLC Pokemon put out. So by $5 for what it's worth.
This is the first DLC, though. I could guarantee you they're going to have more DLC.
Now, wait, hold on now. Wait a second. And this is a Legends game.
Yes.
Was there DLC for Arceus?
No.
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 There were
Okay,
updates.
So now they're just
there were
adding this on.
updates.
Okay. But you didn't.
But
pay
I
for it.
wanted DLC for Arceus. Like, I love
God, you're
Arceus
the
so much.
problem.
I
You are the
wanted-
problem. Damn.
I know.
You are the problem.
Like, dude, I love Pokemon. And like, I wish I was kind of annoyed that we had to wait so long for a new Pokemon game. Like, it's been when Scarlet Violet came out. It came out in 22. I think it came out in 22. The DLC came out in 23. We didn't get any Pokemon stuff, like actual Pokemon stuff, in 24. And I was like, man, I really want more Pokemon stuff right now.
Yeah. I mean,
I want to get to the root of my issues with Pokemon. This is the root of our argument. So, like, the DLC is added into what makes me upset about Pokemon right now. I was gonna buy the ZA at launch. That was gonna happen. I was actually a little bit excited about it. But here's the thing that really, besides the DLC, that was just like a capper to what I was already upset about. We need to talk about Pokepia. Motherfucking Pokepia, because I am not the person who's like, Sword and Shield looks like a 3DS game. Arceus looks like an upscale 3DS. Like, I was never those people, and I'm not those people now. I'm legitimately saying, look at the trailer on a full screen. Your biggest
Well,
screen
you
in
were
your-
pissed.
and the
It looks
biggest
good,
screen,
honestly.
the biggest screen in
he
your
was
house.
mad
Watch the trailer.
as soon as he saw it, that looks
on
like
the-
shit. That whoa.
Watch the trailer on the biggest screen in your house.
Dude, it's
And
like a little
Stop.
chibi
The
game.
lighting, there is
I
no
think it does
shadow.
look bad.
There's
It's
no
very
shadow.
flat.
There's
It's
no
super flat. It
there's
looks-
no
it looks
shadows.
bad.
The colors
And it's
are
not even like
vibrant.
a resolution
They're
thing.
flat.
It just looks bad. It's
It-
all around.
It
It's just,
looks
it's
like
flat.
a high school kid in tech shop was asked to make a video game, and this is what they came up with.
Wait, hold
their
on, hold
first
on.
draft, and the first
Since
draft
when do
was what we
graphics
just
matter?
saw
Since when do
coming out
graphics matter?
for Switch 2. I want to point out that this is not a last gen Switch game that we're like, oh man, this is what Pokemon looks like. This is Switch 2 game. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, it does matter a little bit.
And it's
now.
gonna be
It needs to be at least
$70.
up to us.
It's
It
going to
only
be
matters when it fits the
$70.
narrative.
A certain standard. It does.
It is.
Now, it's not everything. Obviously, it's not. But because I'm interested
This
in what this game is. It looks cool.
It's gonna sell like bonkers. Like this
Yeah, it is.
might be
It
the
is.
best-selling game next year because it's hitting Animal Crossing
Yep.
I need to
people.
explode.
It's
I
hitting
need to explode
Pokemon
more.
people.
Let me erupt.
Like
Let me
it
erupt.
looks so good.
Let me erupt.
Go,
Dude,
go.
it's so bad. Like I don't
And if
feel
I
the
seem a
need.
bit agitated, yes.
Thank you, Stephen A. I don't feel the need to defend myself on this. If you disagree, whoever, Johnny or anyone else, go ahead. I don't care. I got eyeballs. I can see what I see. That shit. And I'm not I'm not fucking watching Digital Foundry, but I cannot wait.
They went
to see,
with like a Minecraft look. That's what it is.
Oh, Minecraft? Are you kidding
Yes.
me? Absolutely not. Absolutely.
That's what it looks like.
Maybe they went for Minecraft. Maybe that's what you like.
Dude,
Maybe they went for
yeah,
they didn't hit Minecraft. They didn't hit Minecraft. They went well, but I'm not talking about like my opinion on the art style. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about like wait till Digital Foundry gets their hands on this. They're gonna like have a field day.
Like this game isn't out yet. Like we still
it's like buying a Ford and then giving it to a mechanic, and then the mechanics can look at this. Like buy a cheap, terrible car and then give it to a mechanic. Like maybe it has nice paint on the outside, or maybe you like the paint, maybe you like the shape, but the mechanic's gonna open the hood and be like, "What the fuck am I looking at? This is terrible. Do not buy this car. It's going to break down the second you take this off the road." And that's what this game looks like. This is gonna
be an awesome game, man.
Dude, okay. It's terrible.
It's gonna be awesome.
Listen, it could be fun. It could be fun. It could be worth the price for fun. But I'm telling you, look at Switch 2. It literally looks like a 3DS game that they blew up and didn't do a damn thing to it. It's like 320p. I'm done.
Oh my God, Geeb. I agree with you. I want to tell you this right now. I want to tell you that I agree with you. I think it looks like shit. I think it's flat. I don't like the color palette looks muted. The lighting's bad. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look interesting. It's fucking Pokemon Animal Crossing. It's going to be insane. Like
it's going to be so popular.
We're not talking about that.
Gonna get it. It looks like shit. I will say, I don't like the way it looks. Don't like it. And I don't see what you were saying either, Johnny. The Minecraft thing, it looks like they just took
Watch the opening of that trailer. Watch the opening of that trailer.
All the villagers off of your Animal Crossing island and threw Pokemon on there. And
also,
then
I think
took out the shadows.
They also like ripped off Pal World for sure on this one. Like they're using Pokemon to like
rich.
Do the farming and then do the building. Like
I didn't even think about that.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do too.
That's actually
no, you
funny.
can't. Yes, I can. That's Pokemon Power right now. Post lawsuit.
I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, dude, you're right. This is going to be.
It could be great.
This thing's going to sell.
It's going to sell so much.
Here's my hope. My hope is that this was just early. And like it's gonna be a little more polished to at least look like maybe Sword and Shield level. Right now we're looking at like literally 3DS. Like the resolution may have been higher, but like that doesn't mean that like the rest of the shit what are edges? They don't exist.
There's still like a year left too.
Yeah, and
it's made by Koei Tecmo.
Which is surprising. Well, it's co-made. It's both Game Freak and Koei Tecmo. It's not.
Just, but Koei Tecmo's designing.
We should be applauding right now because this is something Drip and I especially been asking for Pokemon to like. Please go get someone else's help. Now we wanted like Retroid Studios, right? That's what that'd be ideal. Retro Studios, excuse me. But yeah, that's what we wanted. Yeah, I'll take Koei Tecmo.
I mean, but Bandai Namco did
the Snap. It did Snap.
That shit looks amazing. That shit looks great.
I have hope for this game.
Give me another one of those on Switch too.
Listen, it's like I have a new dish to show you. You go to your favorite restaurant. Here's a new, and everyone's like, "Ooh, a new dish. We love your food." And they bring you out unseasoned broccoli that's undercooked and like fish that is like 3 weeks old, and they're like, "Don't worry, we'll work on this. We're gonna iron it out later." And it's like, I'm not eating that, and nobody else should too. And maybe in a year, it could be the best game you've ever played. Be the best dish I've ever eaten. But for now, what the fuck, man? Like, that is terrible. Anyone defending the way that looks should be put in prison. Johnny, you should be in prison.
Arrest me now because it looks fine.
I'm calling the cops right now.
Calling the cops.
It looks like the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl art style. Like the top down,
a little bit.
The art style, I could see, but they missed, Johnny. Like they were going for that, and then they missed. Like
that wasn't all that great either, to be honest.
Like if a high school kid made that, I'd be like, "Yo, what a fucking good job, man! You're like 80% of the way to what Game Freak can create, but like there's 20% you're missing, high school kid. And this is an actual game. It's coming out for Switch too. It just can't look like that. It just can't. It cannot look like that. It's unacceptable. And of course, I have no.
You'll
get it for free. They're gonna send it to you. You're gonna be like, "Thank you, Nintendo," and you're gonna bend over. You're gonna bend over, and then they're gonna spank your little hiney. You're gonna be like, "Thank you, Nintendo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much."
I really don't think Pokemon stuff looks bad. I don't think graphics matter. I don't think it matters at all.
Of course you
Stories and graphics don't matter. It's all about gameplay. Gameplay, and that gameplay looks like it's going to be super
we need to
fun.
teach you how to human. What you say is, I prefer a story.
No. That's not how the
and
internet
I prefer
works,
gameplay.
man. I can trigger so many more people by saying stories and video games sucks. As opposed to you know what? I actually don't prefer stories and video games.
Yeah.
You're unbelievable.
Holy shit.
This is why we love
okay.
it.
Listen, it's going to sell like crazy. I'm buying it. Because I just want Animal Crossing.
$80.
And they won't
if it's
give me-
$80,
Yeah.
you buying it? You buying it for $80?
It's not going to be $80.
I'm throwing it out there.
It's not going to be $80.
Hey, if it's got Pokemon mechanics and it's Animal Crossing, they're going to charge
the
for
Animal
it, boy.
Crossing rumors at the time. If it's
They're going to charge for it, boy.
I bet they have some sort of weird deal that they're like, hey, we're releasing this game. You cannot release Animal Crossing anywhere near this.
Yeah.
I would feel like it'd be the other way
next year,
around.
maybe. Actually,
Nintendo would be
2
like,
years.
you can't release this anytime around Animal Crossing. It would be like, Pokemon Company's not telling telling Nintendo what to do. I don't think that's.
They probably are.
I mean, I know Pokemon's huge.
Pokemon makes more money.
I know they're huge. They make more money. But listen, if they don't have Nintendo to like cover for their ass, you kidding me? You think if they released a game like the condition that Scarlet and Violet was in, if that was put out with Sony's name on it, you think Sony would be like, yeah, cool. I don't know, man. They'd be like, we have a standard over here. That's what I would think.
Yeah, we shut down the game 2 weeks later. That's what we
Nintendo
do.
Nintendo seems like they don't have a standard right now with Pokemon specifically. They're just like, you do whatever you want. Is what they seem like what they.
Those games are fine. Like I played over 100 hours of Scarlet and Violet, and it was completely
Me too.
fine.
I also did. It was not completely fine. Somehow
Yes, it was.
you missed 100 hours and you missed everything. Not surprising. You've never looked at story in your life, so not surprising you played 100 hours of a game and missed.
No, I get
most of it.
the shiny Pokemon. That's the
glitches,
that's the fun part.
the shutdowns, the slowdowns.
I had no glitches. I didn't crash.
Oh,
like
man.
what?
I ate at McDonald's once, and every burger I've had was perfect. I mean,
26 million people bought it, so it's like.
And a lot of people have problems.
Doesn't
a lot of people
matter.
have problems.
And it's
There's still people there are people
It's
to this
very
day.
good on
There's
the
people
Switch
in
too
this
now.
Discord chat who don't know the difference between 30 FPS and 60. There's people who that's a real thing. It's not like some people can see something that other people can't. It's not like that. Some people can't see 60 FPS, like a drip. Like you're like,
there's a lot of situations where I can't tell a fucking.
But it doesn't mean it's not real.
But
like,
then there's some
it's a real
situations where it's
thing.
like, oh my god, that's like very apparent.
It's a real. It's like you could be somebody who is ignores everything involving that you don't want to hear. Like Johnny, like I don't want to hear those glitches. I'm having fun. Let me have fun. That's you.
Exactly. I mean, that's all that matters with video games. Is it fun?
That's not all that matters.
Are you enjoying yourself?
There's so
if you're
many
not
other
enjoying
variables
yourself,
to
what's the point of doing it? Like, imagine like you're not having fun with the game and you're just playing it. Like, why would you even do that? That's some weird masochist thing.
But some people get enjoyment from different places than Johnny does. And what Johnny gets enjoyment from is not what everyone else gets enjoyment from. So it's not a right or wrong answer, Johnny. It's you like this. You don't.
Well, I get
like
enjoyment out of it, even if it runs bad.
I love driving my Toyota Prius to work. And you know what? It needs a wheel bearing. It screams like a fucking howler, but you know what? I love my
That
Prius.
is not the same thing.
Actually, that's pretty accurate. His
No,
analogies are really stupid sometimes, but I gotta be honest, that one's actually pretty good.
Maybe if it was like squeaking, but not if it's falling apart.
Yeah,
no, that's not the same.
And all four of my tires just fly off my vehicle and have to call an Uber to get there. Love it when that happens. Don't bother me. I'm having fun.
I think you guys owe me some money. You got $5 because I said stories suck. All right,
Johniibo, have made yourself an enemy for life. Hero says you're an enemy for life. Stories are by far the best part of the game. You're in the wrong place to having this opinion, Johnny. We have a lot of people, including
I'm a Nintendo fan, bro. Who
resident
cares
Hari
about stories?
Hari is also a homie, and he also loves stories. In fact, when he was a child, he's not a child anymore, which is crazy. But when he was a child, he was in our.
Oh man, yeah, he's
like a grown ass adult. He's gonna be fucking nuclear chemist or
grad
something.
school and shit.
He's gonna be. He's like he was like 17-year old. Like, guys, Zelda's the best. This is the best game of all time. The next game come out. This is the best game I've ever played. The movie. This is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. And that's Hari. He loves to get invested. Thank you, Hero, for your super chat. I appreciate you. Anyway,
but we're Nintendo fans, all right. There is very little story.
We're fans. You're a shill. We're fans.
No, you're right.
There's very little story in Nintendo games.
It's true. It's very true.
You're not wrong. I don't. But see, Johnny, here's the thing. I don't identify quite like you do as like a Nintendo. I mean, you made your whole branding. Johniibo.
Oh yeah, Mr. Wii U in the background with
I've been playing
Legend of Zelda stuff everywhere.
I'm setting a record.
Oh, I'm not biased at all. I just got 3 Switches behind me. I'm not biased at all.
Listen. I'm setting the record. I'm gonna make a world record of this. The most hours played of Minish Cap of all time. Listen, Minish Cap's been playing on that screen for like 3 years. There's gonna be like 1 million hours. I'm setting a record. I'm telling. I'm gonna get a Guinness World Record.
Yeah, you got to be like me. Just get rid of everything. Just darkness. That's all we do.
The darkness of your soul.
Into the
void. Just darkness. I hate it all.
Okay, what we're talking. I want to talk about Galaxy a bit. The Galaxy situation.
Me fucking too.
Well, Drip, go ahead. Go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
Because you cut me off earlier because we're going to talk about it now. Okay, $70. $70. Now that's standard prices for Switch 2 games. Okay, cool.
You're correct.
This is a Switch 1 game. This is it is coming out as a physical Switch 1 game, not in a red box. Not a red box. In the clear box for Switch 1. $70. So you're telling me that this game is on the level of Tears of the Kingdom, the only other $70 game for the Switch. And all this bullshit about variable pricing because of development and all, like, fuck you, Nintendo. Fuck you. You're telling me with
you actually believe that?
Shit,
that you actually believe that? All right, that's the problem. You can't believe that. It's not variable
we don't believe
pricing.
it. We don't believe it for a second.
I didn't believe it when they said it the first time because I'm like, oh yeah, we'll see with this. But like, at least try. At least try to like live up to the lie. Because I do know this. When it comes to ports, I know that ports from the Wii U. Now I don't know about the Wii. I don't know. Probably about the same. I don't know. One of them was already fucking done. But I know ports from the Wii U to the Switch take like average, from what I'm told, like 2 months.
Sources.
2 months to get a game from an old system to a new one. And you're telling, like, you're trying to give me this bullshit where these 2 games somehow, one of them's already done. And okay, some of the textures are better in this one. Whoop-de fucking do.
They got rid of the cinematic bar too.
They re-rendered the cutscenes, man. They re-rendered the cutscenes.
That's insane. $70.
They charge $70 because they could get away with it.
Oh yeah, you're 100% right.
It's the best seller on Amazon right now.
I know. Well, that's what I told Geeb yesterday morning. Of course of course that's why they're doing it, because everybody's buying it. Why the fuck wouldn't you? Yeah, God, why not sell it for 80? I mean, fuck it, do 100, an even 100. Why not? I mean, at least you can go in there with one crisp $100 bill and hand it to them, and then bend over.
In a state that has no taxes. Yeah.
Yeah. And that one right there was 60.
I still have this sealed. It's sealed. I bought it twice. I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing.
You're the problem.
That one probably doesn't make sense.
I say this every time you're here. Every time I say that, you are the problem.
Johnny's the problem. Can we get Johnny's the problem in the chat, please? Thank you.
Oh my God.
But that is worth $120 right now.
Sealed?
Sealed.
What's it worth?
Because that
unsealed?
was a-
I
that
got
was-
it. I'll sell it. I don't care.
Well, it might, maybe it's just 120 physical. I don't know. But
I
Drew,
do have that
I'll do a
one.
video for it.
Oh,
the
two.
I don't know if the Galaxy bundle is going to be like
come
that
on.
because it's not limited. At least I don't think it's limited.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not limited.
But I will be buying the digital copy of Galaxy 2 and the $70 bundle.
Yeah, so Drip and I talked about this yesterday. We won't go too far into it again, but I mean, Drip and I are pretty much on the same page. We're gonna buy Galaxy 2 for 40, because neither of us have played the game before, and for us, that is something that we want to play, and we don't want to play on the Wii. I'm not trying to break out the Wii, so and it's the only way I can buy it without stealing, as I went into my rant yesterday morning. We're not trying to steal anything. Piracy is bad, right, Johnny?
Hey, at this point, whatever, do whatever you want. I don't care.
You're good at piracy. Now Nintendo sending you free stuff. You're feeling big.
I'm not
Nintendo sends you a couple of games. You're like, piracy.
People are complaining. People are complaining so much about these two games that you have had access to for 20 years. Just pirate them if you're gonna complain about it. You could pirate
Johnny,
them.
are you telling me there's not a reason to complain about? There's a reason to complain about this. I mean, just 2011 was the last time I sold this game brand new. It was $20, and now they're trying to sell it to you for $40.
It was a Nintendo Select.
How is
which
it?
one? But it was in 480p.
No. Oh yeah, on the Wii it was a 40. Yeah. So a resolution up is worth twice doubling the price.
Yeah, I think so. And on the modern console, I think it's worth it.
I mean, you go back to the 3D All-Stars, you're selling those games, which one of them is the game that's on this that's now $40. What used to be $20. It used to be $20. Now all of a sudden, it's worth
Well, you could actually, maybe they were allocating $10 to 64, another $10 to Sunshine, and then the $40 to Galaxy One. You don't know how they were allocating the price.
You're right. I don't. You're right.
But honestly, two of the best games.
Here, stop giving us money. Thank you. Stop.
Two of the best games ever made for $35 on modern console, and all right, I don't want to say that they're not going to do this again down the line.
Yeah.
They shouldn't do this again because it's on their modern console, and their consoles moving forward are going to be backwards compatible. So $35 to have access to these two games. I have Galaxy 2 on my Wii U. You think I play my Wii ever? No.
So Jeff brings up a good point. This is the main point I wanted to bring up today. We didn't really talk about it yet. GBG's video. And GBG said in their video that there is legitimate differences. My header for this, I was very impressed with myself. Galactic improvements? ? There's good. There is improvements. We understand on Switch 2.
Is that on our thumbnail? You put that? You made that?
No, because our thumbnail's not Galaxy related. I just put that in our notes for myself.
Oh God!
Isn't
Why
that
did you
good?
put that on the thumbnail?
Maybe we'll do a clip and I'll post it there.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I mean, it's 4K on Switch 2. The textures have been redone for most of the game, it seems.
I watched that video.
Yeah, textures are redone, and it runs 4K on Switch 2. I can't get over what Johnny just said. I'm still reeling over the fact that he said because the resolution is bumped, then it's worth twice the price.
No, I
said
the resolution plus it being on the modern console.
On the modern
games are old.
Privilege.
You don't need to buy them.
Stop. The privilege of me spending $500 is worth it for me to double the price of the games I need to buy? Excuse me? No.
I mean, this is all
No.
It's not surprising.
Backtrack before you go too far. It's not too late to backtrack.
I'm not backtracking. These are 20-year-old games. You don't need them.
What is your logic? You have no logic here. The 20-year-old games, so you need to pay double because you don't need them? Drip and I even played them. We didn't buy them 20 years ago.
You don't need to buy them. Like, why get so upset about it? Like, if it was something brand new, then yeah, maybe. But these games, you've had access to 20 years. For 20 years, you can emulate them.
It's the reason that they've already been priced and released before is the reason that we're angry. It's because this game was re-released at a lower price.
I mean, how many times have you bought the original Super Mario Bros. Game or Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3? How many times have you bought that? And why is this one any different?
Because they just sold it for $20. Now they're telling you it's $40. That's why.
5 years ago they sold it.
That's the difference.
I mean,
but
how does it go from 20 to 40? Where's the leap there?
I mean, the bottom line is Tears of the Kingdom is $70. It's a Switch 1 game. We've got 2 ports of old ass games for $70.
Bring up the hammer. Bring the hammer in. What about Prime 4? Tell us about or Prime 1 remastered.
2 Prime remastered is $40 fucking dollars.
Who bought it?
And it's amazing.
Who bought it?
It's on another level.
That has nothing to do with it. That's
Nobody bought it.
Zero people could have bought it, and it doesn't matter because it was $40. They took an old game that's just as old.
I mean, I know what you're saying. No, the point
redid it from the
Galaxy
ground
2
up.
is $40. Like what?
Because Galaxy 2 is the same game with just slightly better.
It's actually $5 less if you get the bundle.
Johnny, you can't learn anything if you don't listen.
Those games shouldn't be $40. They should be $20, $25.
They blew the game up and rebuilt the assets from the ground to the ceiling. Galaxy 2
it looked good, but it looked
not. It
like
didn't just
the
look
original.
Good.
It looked good, but it looked like it didn't. They didn't change anything besides.
Let me put this into real life.
Graphics.
They took a house. They blew up the house. The materials that built that original house don't exist anymore. But instead, they rebuilt
the same game
in the same. They said, we're going to make it exactly the way it was, but better.
I think Geeb's point is the amount of work that actually went into it is astronomical compared to what probably went into what they did in Galaxy 1 and 2.
Thank you.
It's a completely different. They didn't do shit. And I'm sorry, that video where it compares the new textures or whatever the fuck
the textures were redone because the scaling was different. They basically, because the resolution was higher, they had to redo textures. That's my theory. Instead of, they could have just AI filtered the game, which that's what they did with the Switch 1 game. It's basically just like
the cutscenes.
Yeah. But with this version, they think they had to redo textures because it just didn't scale well, is my guess. So it was a necessity to do, not like this was nice and tasty to do. Metroid Prime 4 was a masterpiece of a redone game. They took
Retro Prime remastered. Yeah.
They rebuilt that game. All that work was put into it.
But isn't the same argument they released Metroid Prime in that collection, the trilogy collection on the Wii for $60, and then they re-released it again for $40? Like, isn't that the same argument?
No, because it's an actual rebuilt, remastered
but they did change things.
I'll give you an argument. I'll give you one, Johnny.
They made motion controls.
I'll help you, Johnny. Skyward Sword on Switch 2. Skyward Sword HD.
The game sucks.
Some could argue, besides the game itself, one could argue that it's not worth $60 on Switch 1 because it's only a resolution bump
Probably
and
not.
frame rate. But they redone frame rate. They redid the resolution, and they redid the control scheme. All things they've completely redid.
They also charged $60 for Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
Also insane.
Correct.
Like, it's not surprising.
I mean, I think 70's really just taking it to like I said, I think the fact that it is a Switch 1 release and the only other Switch 1 game that's $70 is Tears of the Kingdom, it just blows up everything that they said before in their reasoning of Tears of the Kingdom being $70. I don't know. None of it makes sense. You're right.
Well, their reasoning that was such PR.
We buy it. That's
that
the
was
reason.
PR BS. Like,
yes,
they're not going to say we're charging you $80 for Mario Kart World because we can.
I mean,
like,
listen,
they're going to be like,
well,
we
have
think
the answer does not mean it's an okay thing to be doing. The problem is we all buy it, and they're going to keep doing it because we all buy it. We can,
and I think it's okay if you want to buy it. Like, I think that's okay.
Yeah,
like, I don't like how people are making others feel bad for wanting Galaxy 2 and Galaxy 1 on the Nintendo Switch. Like, it's not a bad thing to want it. I get it that I get it. It probably is overpriced. Like, that's
just to be clear, we haven't once judged anybody for buying. Like,
no, I'm just saying,
we're not doing
like
that.
out in the world. Like, if you make content or if you see videos, like you'll see everybody
bullshit.
Rage bait. They kind of like what you do, just different.
Yeah, well, that is rage bait. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So your rage bait's not okay, but my rage bait's fine.
Now everybody is entitled to it's your money, it's your life. You do what you want to do. Like, who cares? Whatever. I'm just kind of calling out Nintendo at this point. Like, everybody can do what they want to do. Again,
we're calling out Nintendo here. We're not calling out the.
I'm buying Galaxy 2. I'm buying it. I'm not happy that it's $40. I'm not paying $70 for both. I already have one of them. Like, the little bit of bump that they did to it is not worth buying it again for even. But also, like,
not everybody was able to get it 5 years ago because they stopped it.
I still think it's fucked up that they're making people pay $70 for the 2 games. But if you want it, that's the way to get it. I agree. I still just think it's fucked up.
Yeah, they're doing it because the movie is going to move units so much.
Can we talk about that for a minute?
Sure.
Can we
didn't
come
talk
back
about the
together?
Movie.
A little kumbaya for a second?
Yeah, kumbaya.
Like, Galaxy? The movie? That's awesome, right?
Well, we haven't seen anything about it yet.
No, I'm kidding.
We haven't seen, we talked about this before. We haven't actually seen anything of the movie. That trailer we saw was not the movie. It was just kind of like a proof of concept, if anything.
I think it being based on Galaxy is exciting. Like, that's more exciting.
And I'm excited about the concept. In space. I mean, they literally showed us the Mushroom Kingdom and said, "Are you excited for the Mario Galaxy movie in space?" Like, well, I mean, I didn't see anything in space, but thanks for telling me that. You
see, Aquafina might be the voice of Rosalina.
Who the hell is
really?
Aquafina?
You know who it is. She has a very distinct voice. And it would not fit for Rosalina. It would not fit for her.
Somebody say something the other day.
It was like Anne Hathaway or Aquafina. And I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
I saw another one.
Not
that
by
I was
face.
Like, that's good.
I don't know who that is.
Ariana Grande.
Okay, that'd be fine.
She would actually be good. She'd be a good. That would fit, I think.
But I really don't think Aquafina would fit. I don't have anything against her, but like her being Rosalina would be. It just would be out of place. What?
Everybody said the same thing about Chris Pratt, and look at him now.
He sounds like Chris Pratt.
He does. He sounds just like
Mario.
Pratt.
I'm Chris Pratt as Mario. What's up, Rocket? I mean, what's up, Luigi?
Why are you doing a Danny DeVito?
No, I think I started doing like Rocket Raccoon because I was thinking about him and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sounded like Danny DeVito. That was Danny DeVito, I think. Okay,
give me some trash. That's my Danny DeVito. That's all I got.
What will make it even better is when they announce a 3D Mario that releases alongside the movie in the February Direct.
Mario Galaxy 3.
The only thing we agree on, Johnny, is that game is overdue for something. I can't believe they didn't give us a teaser for that.
Yeah, I can.
We did this yesterday, but I just want to hear Johnny's thoughts on the Virtual Boy because this is going to be rich. This is going to be rich. Let's hear your Virtual Boy opinion. Go.
Oh, buying it day one. I'm actually getting both. I think I'm getting both.
I was going to say, you're going to buy both, aren't you? You're going to buy the plastic and the cardboard.
Well, stick it to us.
You better get 2 of the paper ones, because if you get it wet, it's fucked. So you better get 2 of those.
But like, it's so weird. It's so random. That's another one that like nobody has nostalgia for.
Oh,
so
asking for that.
Like, who cares how much it costs?
RGT was asking for it. He was in the video. He was like, "Oh, I'm like the only guy who's like looking for this."
No, I mean,
I'm getting it because it's weird, and I'm a shill. So like,
two facts.
I mean,
that one doesn't upset me at all. It is pricey, but it's also like nobody bought it back in what 95.
It's gonna sell like that. Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday, but here's my issue with it. It's not the price, although the price is expensive. I'm not gonna. We're not denying that. We didn't do it yesterday. My issue is that it's a required accessory.
Yeah.
They couldn't just
how
let you
else
play
would you do it though?
A flat screen, just black and red screen.
I don't think it works though.
You can emulate
it. Stereoscopic 3D.
it would work. You could do it. I mean,
hey
people
Johnny,
emulate
a
that
little
shit.
bit of effort, it's fine. Black and red, they could have just redid it a little bit. You know,
I don't think anybody actually wants to play the games though. That's
no, I don't want to play it either. And like, it would be, the playing it would be on the hardware, but like, it's the principle that they're requiring you on top of the subscription that you pay, which is, by the way, the more expensive subscription. It's not the cheap one.
Oh, it's the expansion pack?
It's the expansion pack. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's the expansion pack subscription. On top of that yearly subscription you pay for, you have to buy, at minimum, a $25 piece of cardboard. Or at worst,
wonder if you have to put it together. I wonder if it. What if you have to put it together?
It's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna
like
come
Labo.
flat, dude. It's gonna come flat. It's gonna be like Labo. There's no way. It's gonna be, dude. It's the Labo headset, just readjusted for Virtual Boy on Switch 2. Like that,
and for Switch 2. I wonder if they're bringing Labo back. If that's the case.
Hey, Nintendo's like, hey, how else can we fuck our fans over? Hey, can we sell cardboard
It's not
again?
just cardboard.
Can we sell some cardboard?
The front piece is plastic. The thing that holds the thing that holds the lenses, and it's another one of those things where you got to hold this switch and hold it up to your head.
That's what makes it the worst. That was like, you know, if you've ever played Labo, it's terrible. Like, for what? It's awful, but like, it's so awkward to have to like hold it on your face.
All right, I got my Switch 2, folks. Here I go. I'm actually a grip would come in handy because at least you'd have like something to put your fingers on while it's attached to your fucking skull. Like, oh, this is great. I love this.
Yeah, I also hope
it is in the expansion pack.
Oh no. Also, I hope it sells more than the original Virtual Boy did. I think I saw that the Virtual Boy sold
so too. That'd be
like 750,000 units. It would be awesome if it just sold like 1 million units.
That would be.
It's not going to.
I'm rooting.
It's not going
I am
to.
rooting for that. Actually, I am rooting for that. That'd be funny as hell, just for the lulz.
But yeah, I mean, like, people are anything with Nintendo. People are overreacting as is. Like, if Virtual Boy was announced, you know, before the Switch 2, like, I don't think it would have been that big of oh my god, it's so expensive. Like, nobody would have talked about it.
I don't know, man. $100 is that's
the Alarmo price.
Yeah, I mean,
actually,
that
it's actually
does something. It does something
cheaper than Alarmo. Alarmo's like one
in it. There's nothing in it. It's plastic.
It enables you to take the full advantage of your subscription that you also pay for.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Oh wow, you didn't even mention how some Pokemon are locked behind the subscription service. I thought you would be really upset about that.
I didn't even know that, but
I'm sorry,
surprise
what?
me.
Huh?
Yeah, those mega,
breaking news.
You know, some of the megas that they showed in that trailer, the Kalos starters. You have to play online to get the Mega Stones, and people are not happy about it.
Doesn't surprise me.
Add it onto the list of why I hate Pokemon.
Well,
I'm not
you know,
buying
Nintendo, they're just our, you know, we're all just a big group of good friends, us and Nintendo.
I love.
I mean, I do think it's a vocal minority because, or it's people that are saying that everything is too expensive and still buying it. Or it's like the general public.
Mean, like, I'm vocal about how much it's too expensive, but I also am going to buy Galaxy 2. That doesn't make me
That makes you a little hypocritical.
No, because
sure.
like
I mean, hey, I'll take that because but at the same time, it's like, don't put me in this position to be so hypocritical, Nintendo.
That's like saying that you know, I don't like the way I don't like the way my government's run, but I continue to live in my country. That's hypocritical.
It's not
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not.
I'm a fan of Nintendo.
Video games are not necessities. Like it's.
I can.
Video games are not necessities. That's what it comes down to. You don't need to get these things.
Yeah, I mean,
you're right. You're right. You don't need to get them.
If you're truly upset about how expensive these things are, don't buy them. You know, vote with your wallet. I'm voting with my wallet. I say I don't care about the price.
We are.
No, you're not. You're buying them.
I'm buying one thing, and all the things I would have, Johnny,
more expensive,
and all the
honestly.
other things that I would have bought,
and they'll probably
like the Amiibo I would have bought,
you to buy that
Galaxy
one over the bundle.
Right? Yeah, that is true. Damn it!
Because they would make more money off of that $40, a better profit margin.
we also do a podcast, okay? And there's plenty of people in the chat who are not going to buy anything, and there's plenty of people in the chat going to buy a lot of things.
Chat, are you buying Galaxy 2 or the bundle? We'll find out right now.
We'll find out in the after.
And they're going to lie.
In the after show, they'll tell us their thoughts of what they're going to buy, what they're not going to buy. Let us know, chat. We'll be talking about it in the after show. Johnny, it's been a pleasure having you on. I love to argue with you. It's like my favorite thing to do. We do this like once every 3 months. It's my favorite thing. If you guys want to check out Johnny and he can argue with his other co-host Cheesy on Communication Air Podcast.
Oh, I'm meeting up with him this weekend.
Oh,
what?
Nice.
Yeah, he's coming to PA.
Fuck. Damn. I catch a red eye. Come meet you guys out there. That's cool, man. That's actually. Are you guys gonna make any content while you're out there together?
Probably not, but that's why. Like, we haven't had an episode getting ready to come out here.
Well, that's great to hear. I'm glad you guys are gonna meet each other. Drip and I have met each other a couple different times. He's all right.
We have. Yeah.
Actually, you've met Cheesy before. This is not the first time.
Yeah,
right?
we met before, but he's coming out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you guys want to check out their podcast, I actually don't have their podcast link in the description. I just have Johnny's Twitter and his TikTok, excuse me, and I have his YouTube.
You can yell at me on.
You can check it out over there. I also get the Communication Air podcast. Yeah. If you guys want to check it out, the link's in the description of this podcast, wherever you're listening, including this live stream. So, and we'll toss this link for the chat here. But Johnny, thank you so much for being here. It
was fun.
We'll talk for a few minutes in the after show. I'm glad you have fun because I like yelling at you. Drip, any final words?
Fuck Nintendo.